Annie Grace's This Naked Mind, Control Alcohol, Find Freedom, Discover Happiness, and Change Your Life, 2018, Kindle edition, is a groundbreaking book that redefines the conversation around alcohol and addiction. Rather than relying on willpower or traditional recovery models, Grace offers a psychological and neurological exploration of drinking, showing readers how to dismantle the unconscious beliefs that keep them trapped. Her central thesis is bold yet liberating. Freedom from alcohol is not about deprivation, but about awareness. Grace's narrative style is empathetic, candid, and liberating. She blends personal stories with scientific research, creating a tone that is both relatable and authoritative. The atmosphere of the book is hopeful, offering readers a path to freedom without shame or guilt. The psychology of drinking? Grace explains how unconscious beliefs, such as alcohol helps me relax or drinking makes socializing easier, reinforce habits. By exposing these beliefs as illusions, she empowers readers to break free. The neuroscience of addiction. She describes how alcohol affects dopamine pathways, hijacking the brain's reward system. Cravings are not moral failings, but biological responses. Freedom through awareness. Grace insists that once readers understand the truth about alcohol's effects, they no longer need to rely on willpower. Awareness itself becomes the catalyst for change. Reframing beliefs. The climax of the book builds around exercises that challenge assumptions, dismantle cultural conditioning, and replace destructive narratives with empowering truths. Grace begins with her own story of drinking, successful in her career yet trapped in a cycle of dependence. She explains how cultural conditioning normalizes alcohol, making it difficult to question its role. Advertising, social rituals, and peer pressure reinforce the illusion that alcohol is essential for relaxation, fun, or connection. The psychology of drinking is central. Grace shows how beliefs drive behavior. If someone believes alcohol reduces stress, they will reach for it in moments of tension. By exposing these beliefs as false, she dismantles their power. The neuroscience of addiction adds depth. Grace explains how alcohol hijacks dopamine pathways, creating cravings that feel irresistible. She emphasizes that cravings are not signs of weakness, but biological responses. This reframing removes shame and empowers readers to act. Grace then introduces freedom through awareness. She insists that knowledge is transformative. Once readers understand alcohol's effects, they no longer need to rely on willpower. Awareness itself becomes the tool for change. The climax of the book builds around reframing beliefs. Grace guides readers through exercises that challenge assumptions, dismantle cultural conditioning, and replace destructive narratives with empowering truths. She insists that recovery is not about deprivation, but about liberation. The resolution affirms her belief that freedom from alcohol is possible for anyone. By changing the way we think, we can change the way we live, discovering happiness, health, and authenticity without dependence. Thematically, This Naked Mind explores conditioning, neuroscience, freedom, and transformation. Grace emphasizes that recovery is not about deprivation, but about liberation, and that happiness comes from living authentically. For modern readers, the book offers both challenge and comfort. It confronts the myths surrounding alcohol while offering practical tools for change. Grace's message is clear. You don't need alcohol to live fully. You need awareness, courage,